Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths, narcissists that are involved in your life, when they discover that you figured them out, most likely how they deal with this is they disappear. In most circumstances, the narcissist involved in your life will disappear. They don't want to be around an awakened chosen one or empath. It's not to say that they don't wish you back to sleep, you know. They'd love it if you go back to sleep. But when you awaken to they're a narcissist and you realize they're toxic as hell, and you no longer look at them with the rose-tinted glasses that you may have looked at them before as, right? You know, a lot of the times, a discard will be on the cards, you know? They'll disappear, they'll give you silent treatment, they'll ghost you. What they're trying to do with this strategy is make you needy, make you want them, make you desire them. But it's actually because you figured them out. Now, the discard or reverse discard or however it's done may have took you by surprise, right? But that's because the narcissist involved in your life recognized that you saw through them about a certain something, right? You figured them out. The narcissist was aware that you figured them out. Now, they may have not openly admitted this to you, but they saw a shift in maybe the way you express yourself. They saw a shift in your pattern of behavior, right? And this is the birth of the awakening, right? And reminds me of a conversation I had today. The awakening isn't just instantaneous, right? The awakening isn't just instantaneous. This is a gradual process. But this may have been your first birth of awakening, the first discovery. And the narcissist saw through you and realized you figured them out about something. And this is why they disappear a lot of the times. A lot of the times they disappear. Maybe some of the lesser and mid-range narcissists might start trying to trick you, trying to deceive you, try to gaslight you. Even though they know that you know what they're about, they may try and pull the wool over your eyes and say, no, it's not that like that. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. That wasn't meant to be taken in that way. But whatever it was in this scenario with you and this narcissist involved in your life that caused you to wake up, caused you to figure them out, right? Whatever it is, you know, you've seen the true colors of what they are now. And this is a blessing, right? It may be hurtful. You may be hurt. You may feel betrayed, may have completely destroyed the relationship foundations and broke all the trust. But you have to understand that this destruction is happening for the betterment of your life, right? This is the source of what is going to sever the ties indefinitely with this creature, with this parasite. Whether it's a romantic partner you're involved with, friend, family member, colleague or associate. This awakening, you ain't going to go back to sleep, right? Well, I don't believe you'll go back to sleep. The only way you're going to go back to sleep is if you allow the relationship to go back to exactly the same way as how it was before. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. If you allow the relationship to go back to exactly the same dynamics as it was before, so what I mean by that is forgiveness, you know, forgiving, right? Forgiveness is a great thing, you know, and sometimes people deserve forgiveness. You know, sometimes people make mistakes and they deserve forgiveness. But a narcissist never deserves forgiveness. They deserve you forgiving them for the benefit of your own soul so you don't harbor hatred and ill intent. But never forget what they done, right? Whatever this was that arose when you woke up and figured them out, right? Because you need to understand that they knew you figured them out before you even really grasped the concept properly. They just saw a difference in you. Narcissists are constantly analyzing the target. They're constantly gauging their reactions. They're very hyper vigilant about the target. Something subtle in your behavior showed them you disconnected, right? And, you could have been washing the dishes at the time, right? Not really even thinking about what you've just woke up to, right? But they just noticed a subtle difference in your behavior. And a lot of the times, when the narcissist knows you figured them out, they pack their bags and they disappear from your life, right? The reason they do this is to leave you betrayed, to leave you having abandonment issues, to really inflict brutal damage, right? Because you would think that a narcissist is dependent upon the supply source. And yes, in most circumstances, they are dependent upon the supply source. But when they realize that there's no hope, or that you've woken up and you're no longer going to be that subservient supply source to them, and you're no longer going to cater to their needs, wants, and desires because you figured them out, right? They'll try and cause a very impactful discard, instilling abandonment issues in you, instilling, real hurt in you. So wherever they are in the world, even if they've disconnected, they've ran for the hills, in their minds, they'll believe and they'll keep watch on you through social media if you are on social media, or they'll find out from people that are close to you or something like that, if it's in their means, if you are still hurt, right? This is what they'll do. And that will give them a huge hit of supply, knowing they left you in a bad way, right? So it's kind of moving the goalpost. They don't attend to the point what caused you to awaken in their dysfunctional behavior. They don't attend to that. Some of them may actually try and deny the existence of it or try and talk their way out of it. But a lot of them will just know it's time for them to go. And that's when they'll jet off, right? So if you've been through this, you may possibly now ponder and reflect about the scenario that happened with you and this narcissist involved in your life, and you'll recognize that you woke up to something, You could have just saw an inkling about something. But the narcissist doesn't like you waking up. They don't want to be around a chosen one, an empath who's woken up. And they know from that point forward, when you discovered they're a liar, or you discovered they're a cheat, or you discovered they're a deceit, you discovered something, they're gaslighting, you discovered something. They knew it was going to grow at exponential rates, right? You're only going to awaken more and more and more and more and more and more. And they're going to be on the receiving end of a discard, right? So that's why they try and beat you to the chase. And they disappear a lot of the times when they know that the chosen one, the empath, has figured it out. So do not be distraught. Do not despair. Do not be upset if you were discarded or reverse discarded. You figured them out. And they didn't like it. And this was their revenge, abandoning you, discarding you brutally. This was their revenge. The narcissist involved in your life, this was their revenge. And you have to understand, focus on your healing, because their whole reason for discarding you in the most brutal possible way was so that you never get back to yourself again. But guess what? You're going to become better than your old self again. You're going to become someone with more discernment. You're going to become that new version 2.0. You're going to become a better version of yourself through the healing journey than you ever was before. And then you can stick that to the narcissist that was involved in your life, You're going to become a better version than you ever was before. Just take your time on the healing, prioritize the healing, and everything will work out just fine. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, the spiritual channel. Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests to 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.